Hello, Bowen Island. It's May 22nd, and it's your Mayor Gary Ander with my weekly update. From the municipal side of things, there's not a lot to report this week as we enter phase 2 of the BC Restart Plan. Our Emergency Operations Center is still operational, but only a few staff are actively involved in this function at this time. We are now turning our attention to our own reopening plan and getting caught up on projects and routine operations that were suspended while we were dealing with the most urgent needs presented by this public health emergency. We will continue to follow the advice and guidance of the provincial authorities as we gradually carry out our reopening in 4 phases that mirror the provincial plan. Council will be receiving the Municipal Restart Plan at our meeting on Monday evening, and I encourage you to tune in to that meeting if you'd like to learn more. Check bowenislandmunicipality.ca to learn how you can join and watch the meeting. This week, WorkSafe BC released industry-specific guidance and resources for employers resuming operations as part of phase 2, and how to return to safe operations. Every employer is required to have a COVID-19 safety plan that assesses the risk of exposure to the workplace and implements measures to keep their workers safe. This is extraordinarily important. This is an easing of the restrictions, and it's going to be done very fundamentally and slowly. And part of this deal is that all the businesses have to come up with this restart plan, and they have to make sure that they have the ability to look after both their business and most importantly, their employees as they sort of ease into this new opening. At this time, I'd like to ask you to be patient as our local businesses reopen on their own schedules that are right for them and their workers. And when they're ready to welcome you back, please support them, be being kind and patient as they adjust to the new normal. Remember, none of us have ever been through a pandemic before, and we are all in this together. Figuring it out as we go, day to day. Let's do this the Bowen way, taking care of each other and our community. Once again, I encourage you to stay informed, be prepared, and follow the public health advice. The provincial government's COVID website is gov.bc, that's gov.bc.ca/COVID-19, and that is where you can get all the most up-to-date information about the restart plan. Just one more thing today, and that is a reminder that the provincial government is conducting a survey of all British Columbians. They want to hear how you and your family have been affected by COVID-19. Your story will help shape our future. And I encourage all Bowen Islanders to take the survey and provide their valuable input. That's on BC Centre for Disease Control website at bccdc.ca. And just before closing, I would like to add a significant transition in your municipality. Today, we are reluctantly saying goodbye to our interim CAO, Dennis Back, who has been our interim Chief Administration Officer since Kathy left over 7 months ago. He's been with us. When Dennis arrived in the municipality, due to several issues, was, to say the least, not in a very stable environment. Dennis, through his vast experience, pleasant demeanor, and innate ability to drill down to the core of issues to be resolved, soon had the municipality back functioning and up to speed. Little did he know what was to come. Anyway, thank you, Dennis, for all you have given our community during these very tough times. And as you know, our new CAO, Liam Edwards, will be joining us Monday. He comes to us very well qualified, of course, and will be a perfect fit on Bowen. He has moved to Bowen Island with his family and is very, very keen to get started with the municipality and his new assignment. And with that, thank you, Bowen. I just would like to reiterate that this is not a wholesale opening and release of your responsibilities during this COVID-19 pandemic. We'll work through it together, and it's going to be a little bit of a slug, but at least we're going in the right direction. Thank you very much again, Bowen Island. Stay strong and stay safe. Goodbye for now.